Everybody, we're here today in the truck with the little boys and the little girl. We're just hanging out, waiting for the wife to come back from getting some stuff at the post office. Won't be anything cool, won't be no fan mail. We ain't that popular. We got a little tank there though. I don't know how much you're supposed to really record or cut the property, but whatever. Let me just turn the radio off so we don't get demonetized. But anyways, what we're going to be going on today, we're actually just going to run out a few errands, go pick up a few things for the cars, and pay my house payment. That's a pretty important thing to do normally. Beautiful day today here in Idaho. There's a military man walking right there. Anyways, but now we got a few things to do on the Civic. We got some bad cam seals we need to replace. Last time I go with high-end cam seals. I think we're just going to get cheapy ones from O'Reilly's, the black ones. They work pretty good. Kind of like an OEM spec, so we'll go with that. So we're going to pick all that up today, get that all fixed up probably here shortly when the weather gets nicer. We're going to probably start working on the Jetta this weekend, because I really need to get the transmission out of the Jetta and see what's wrong with it, why it's leaking, and put it back in so I can have my little daily driven car back. Because this truck is not doing so well. We do have the Volkswagen Jetta motor in the back there, so that's pretty sweet. I mean, the truck's got check engine light. I mean, look how many miles this thing's got. 117. Running on 5 cylinders pretty much. Cylinder 3 has like a 30 psi compression. I don't think it's rings because it doesn't smoke, don't burn any oil. It's not using any oil. And it actually runs fine when it when you're driving around, but definitely lacked on some power. And I'm almost positive that it's a head issue or a valve issue. I don't think it's a piston ring issue, but don't quote me on that. It still has a lot of miles. But I'm kind of floating towards a head or head gasket issue because it does use coolant. It doesn't burn the coolant, but it's leaking it out the heater core right down up in here. I mean, you can see the floor is soaking wet, and then you can see coolant down in the little grooves. So that's why I keep the floor mat definitely up in there. So I'm not 100% sure what's wrong with this truck. I haven't really looked into it. I got it for free. I got gifted to me from my brother-in-law. It's really nice. What? Whoa, dude, guys, check out this car right here. Oh, that thing is rad. But anyways, that was just a little update of what we're going to be doing. I'm probably going to add some more to this video, so stay tuned. And yeah, we'll see you guys around on the flip side. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Help me out as much as possible. Eventually, once our channel starts actually really taking off and starting to grow a little bit more, when we get like over 1,000, 2,000 subscribers, we'll start making some merchandise for you guys. And get some better content instead of just filming off a phone. But it is what it is. My good camera is at my sister's house. I left it there in Thanksgiving. I haven't got it back, and it's end of January, so it is what it is. Anyways, guys, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and stay tuned for some more videos. Alright guys, so we're going to pull the transmission of the Jetta. So I got this little cover over here. The battery is removed. All these lines right here are disconnected from the starter. You got two 13mm bolts. This is a engine/starter mount bolt. So I already got the top one bolt is out right here, and then there's another one down below I'm working on. But as I pull that, this motor's gonna rock and lean forward on us, so we don't really want that. I don't have a lot of anything to support, so I might stick a jack up underneath it. And then we have 2, 3, 4 19mm transmission bolts up here. It goes around the top. I still got to disconnect the shift cable. The starter's about out. I got the speed sensor and the backup light disabled. I still have to disable all the linkages back here in the back to the transmission. I still got to take the axles out. So other than that, I got the axles, and then I have all these little pins back here to remove all these linkages and this, and 7 bolts, and the transmission's ready to come out already that quick. So when we get back to it, I cannot really film a whole lot of this because, as I do use my phone. But I mean, look how clean this engine is. It sucks. It ran so good, and it started pouring transmission fluid out between the transmission meets the block and right here where it meets at the block now at the bottom. It just runs right out. So I'm assuming something, probably the casing's broke on the inside. So hopefully it's fixable. If not, I do have another one. Actually, I got a turbo version of this car. It's the same motor, it just has a turbo kit on it, and we might be swapping all this stuff over to it, making this thing a little turbo car. So we'll see. We'll get down to it. But anyway, stay tuned, and we're going to get back with some more. But anyways, actually, real quick, let me show you what I'm talking about. The bottom bolt down here. Oh. Alright, it's right there, as you can see. It's already halfway out. I mean, you can already see where the motor's moved from itself. You can see the cleanness. So it's already shifted forward quite a bit. I still have one more bolt right next to it. Can't really see the way my fan is. Okay, right there. You can see where it's sticking out, and you got the bolt right down below. I still got that one to do. It's a different size than the one I'm just using, so. And then the axles. I mean, it's going to be pretty easy. You can see where it leaked out at. So it was leaking out like right here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but yeah, it was leaking out right in here. And it wasn't the main seal, it was the transmission. As soon as I poured more fluid back in the transmission, it just rushed right out. So it's been sitting dry for a while, so we're going to pull it apart. The transmission works great. No grinds, no pop-outs, no nothing in any of the gears. It's smooth sailing, smooth shifting transmission, so I really want to fix it. It's a good tranny. But anyways, we're going to get back to that. Start getting it situated and getting it prepped and ready to go. Okay, so we're back. We got the starter off. Dude, there are metal shavings inside here. So, like, I pulled this out and chunks of metal fell, like teeth. But there's all the teeth are on here, are good on the starter. So everything is disconnected. I got the mount out. Both mounts are all disconnected. All the shift linkage stuff is disconnected minus the cable. The only thing I need, I don't have a tool for, is the Allen tool to take the axles off. But the transmission is being supported up by my jack because I don't have one of those fancy little stuff. Let me see if I can find that other tooth that flew off. Landed down here. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Let's see if we can turn the light on here so I can show you guys the inside of this. See, there are metal shavings inside there. All the teeth look fine on the flywheel right there, so that's looking good. Ooh, I have one right here. That's right, I forgot about this guy. So this fell out of the starter. A couple of these pieces did. Focus. It won't focus. Anyways, a couple of these metal shaving pieces fell out. So hopefully it's nothing bad on the inside. I kind of figured something might have broke and cracked the casing. That's just what I gotta go with. Hopefully the crack's not too bad, and if it's just the casing, maybe I can just replace this front piece, the bell housing part. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll get back with you guys probably tomorrow. We'll get this transmission pulled out, and we'll expect to see what's wrong with it. So we are going to drop transmission. The axles are both out and disconnected. Driver's side's there, passenger side's actually still in the car. All the mounts are loose. The transmission's already starting to separate. So what we're going to do is slowly let this thing down. Just a tad. Enough to clear. And the transmission should just pop right up. So it's going to be sweet. Take this mount off real quick. My way. Transmission mount. So you have a mount here and a mount back there to remove. All the shift linkage brackets are out. But we're going to get back with you guys and pull the transmission and see how bad it is. So you can see some wear. Looks like stuff was moving around inside, but they got a hole there. A hole right there. So I'm assuming that bottom hole where stuff is, so I'm assuming maybe something came apart inside because the flywheel and everything, guys, it looks really good. Get down in here. I mean, I don't see a bolt that came loose that would cause it to rub, but you can see where it was hitting here on the flywheel or the pressure plate, whatever which one this is. It looks like putting your clutch in it. Oh man, it sucks. This was kind of a pain to get out, but honestly it was really easy. Very easy to fix, or pull out, surprisingly. So anyways, we're going to start working on the transmission. I'll probably end this video here for sure. That's just the removal part. I mean, you have a bolt there, and that's all for the starter. And you have the two up there, and then the one right there holding it, and you have the axle board. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 bolts all together for the transmission. Not too shabby. It worked. Makes me want to know what happened to this transmission. Because, I mean, there's no grinds in it. There's nothing. So I'm not quite too sure how it blew a hole. Not just one, but two. I'm not sure. It's kind of weird. And next I got to figure out how to fill this sucker up. I thought this was the fill up part. That just goes right down into here. So obviously, that's not where you put transmission fluid. And that's why it leaked out so much so quickly when I tried to put more into it. Fuck. Huh. Anyways, maybe fill up right here through the selector. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you guys. But we're going to clean this up and see if we can't fix this. I'm afraid if you use this transmission, it's going to finish doing what it did. But we will see. I think I can patch this and fix this all up. We're most definitely going to try, because I do have another setup, but I don't want to use it on this car. I really don't. Anyways, guys, so that includes our video for today. And I'll probably make another video actually today, while this is uploading, on how so now it's in gear. It doesn't want to move. So that's neutral. That should be second gear. And as you guys can see, it's not too shabby. Neutral. That's neutral. One of these are neutral. I just gotta find it. So that should be first gear. There we go. That's neutral. But yeah, I'm not too sure how that happened, but we're going to get back to it and we'll fix it all up and get it ready to go. So I'll have a video of fixing that. Hopefully I can do so. We're going to find out. I'm going to take it in the house and start doing some cleaning and see what's going on. See you guys in the next one. Peace.